leopard and cheetah is there. Vedavadar Kaliyar National Park is also in Gujarat. Blackbuck, wolf and peacock can be seen there. Kevladev National Park is there in Bharatpur, Rajasthan. It is a migratory bird sanctuary. Bandipur is there in Karnataka. Elephant, deer, hawk, wildcat sanctuary. Dachigam is there in Kashmir. Hamur, Kashmiri deer, musk deer can be seen. Corbett National Park is there in Himalaya foothills. Tiger, elephant, leopard, deer. This is there. Okay, this is the names of national parks and sanctuary. You have to learn this. This will be useful in your MCQ and objective too. Now another topic for today's is wild animals. Besides, their effects on pollution is also very adverse due to human activity. Turn the page, student. Due to the decrease in the forest area, the wild animals occasionally come with the human habitation. Human interference in area of wild animals result into clashes with them. In such incidents, wild animals become victim of human rage and lost their lives. See, people are just cutting trees of the forest. So because of that, forests are decreasing, and now forests are no longer there. So all the animals are coming to human settlement. I mean the area where people are living. So when they come to human settlement, at that time they become the victim of the anger of people, and in that way they are just losing their lives. In south and southern eastern India, elephants coming to search for food create havoc in agricultural field. Incidents of injuring or killing men by leopards take place in Saurashtra and South Gujarat, and by wolf in the forest of northeast Gujarat. A precautions is necessary to prevent such disaster. See, we have an example. Elephants in South India, leopard take place, killing leopard in Saurashtra. South Gujarat, and by wolf in the forest northeastern Gujarat. So see, by this conflict and clashes between these animals and between these human, many animals lost their lives. So precautions are needed for these animals. This is the dangerous to wild animal. Please you note down this. After that we'll go for remedies to conserve wild animals. Now, how these animals can be conserved? Next topic is remedies to conserve wildlife. A long-term planning is necessary to conserve and increase forest area. We shall have to be more dedicated to implementing strong legal provisions and their strict implementation for the conservation of forest area and wildlife. So first topic is legal rules should be there to conserve and to save wildlife and forest. Various social NGOs should give this a top priority and arrange public awareness program. We can say, student, NGOs contribution. Public awareness programs. cutting of large trees outside the forest area should be stopped. Cutting should be stopped because the hollow space within them and their branches are nesting place of birds. Why this cutting trees should be stopped? Because many birds build their nest into this. So when we cut the trees, this nest or their homes will be gone, and then those birds will become nestless or homeless. Ponds, farm ponds and wetlands which are necessary for migratory birds and for those which are habited near any water body should be protected. See, we have many migratory birds from different countries in particular season. So when they come to specific river, to specific pond, so those ponds and those rivers should be protected. Should be protected. An active work is urgently needed to reduce pollution. To manage the forest fire and anticipatory planning should be made for patrolling and safety. We should take some action against this forest fire and against pollution. So forest fire should be protected and pollution should be reduced. These are the steps, or we can say remedies of conserving wildlife. Please you note down these, students. Next is So sanctuaries, national parks and 14 bio reserves. Of these, 22 sanctuaries, 4 national park and 1 bioreserve zone happen to be in Gujarat. So it is a matter of proud for us that in Gujarat we have 22 sanctuaries, 4 national parks and 1 bioreserve zone. Some protection schemes are planned for those species which are on verge of extinction. Let us know about some of these projects. So we have many projects to protect animals and we have planned some scheme. So first we note down this, after that we will go for tiger project and lion people become aware about the seriousness of this scenario. Here we have national parks of Gujarat. So we have Gir National Park, Black National Park, Vansda National Park, Marine National Park. It is there in Junagadh, Bhavnagar, Navsari, Gulf of Kutch and Jamnagar. This chart is very important, student. So you have to prepare this chart and MCQs and objectives will be there from this chart. Here we have ended this unit. Now it's time to give you homework. And your homework is you have to write the answers of exercise 1 question